hunters and foreigners turned this one school neighborhood into a scenes capital of Kenya. Watu wangu wa Mirema, si ati nawaongelea ama nawaguza, but hii ni fitio yenyu. This is your fitio. This is your what? Your fitio. Wala tuone ujamaa kama kuna places za kusing ama ni chapa. Ama ni places ama ni chapa. Must for 20 bwana, wacha mchezo bwana. We.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode. This is Thika Superhighway, and of course I'm rushing to our destination for today. I'm sure you have seen the title. It is one of the neighborhoods that are gaining popularity in the city, both positives and negatives, but I'm sure negatives carries the day. We'll be hitting there in less than a minute. Actually, we are just exiting the highway. Our estate is just a few meters from here. This is Roysambu area, a famous neighborhood. You have done a video about it. It is
Royal Suburbs. Royal Suburbs. No.
On this channel. And Roysambu is just next to Mirema, which is our destination for the day. And one of the major negatives Mirema has been accused of is having too many clubs and entertainment joints.
Pari, Al-Fakir, Al-Fajiri, Al-Fajiri Meadow, more liquor stores than the entire area, for example.
In fact, a nation journalist referred to the area as an upcoming beer belt.
Okay.
You know, just like
na Kokoriko, nimesahau Kokoriko.
Refer the western part of the country as the sugar belt, based on the fact that there's a lot of sugar canes and sugar milling companies based on that part of the country. Now, according to the journalist, this is the beer belt, meaning a lot of liquor is flowing here. Maybe we'll find a river flowing with beer here, or a swimming pool full of liquor. I'm just kidding. But definitely I'll give you the exact number of liquor stores and bars in this area. And that is from the county liquor board, of course.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They are quite shocking. I will also highlight the issues of femicides and the high-tech crimes which are associated with foreigners. We will also drive around the estate and see how the people live and how businesses are faring as always. So stay tuned until the end and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
No.
Village to Town.
It's an interesting topic, but kama ningekuwa naiona out of kuboeka, I would have scrolled off immediately. But the pacing of this video is so low. It's boring, Loki. It's boring. Goddamn, speak quickly. Ama andieke background music ya kukusikiza. Anyway.
TV, a channel that is dedicated to continue showcasing beautiful villages, towns, and cities across the continent. Now back to the video.
Okay.
And this is the famous Kamiti Road. It takes you directly to Kamiti Maximum Prison. I guess it is the biggest in the country. It also passes through a number of neighborhoods. Like for instance, the estate you see right in front, on my right, that is Zimmerman.
Video ni recent. Bana hii hapa washanye ngadi kao shinda kwanga hapa.
There is Githurai 44 next to it, Maziwa, and Kahawa West. But on my left, we have Mirema Estate, which is our estate for the day. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for a way that will take me right to the heart of the estate. And so Mirema is right between Kamiti Road, the Northern Bypass, Roysambu, and Githurai 44. Well, there's a road branching off on my left.
Oh yeah.
I'll be taking it. It goes by the name Mirema Drive.
Definitely, this video is for this year.
It is the main artery to the estate. It is one of the most scenic drives in the city. Estate.
Marcus will not believe this. We will not believe this. He will not believe this. Wallahi tarata bibi.
It is one of the most scenic drives in the city.
Goja. Simu yangu imeisha moto. They will not believe. Afu nikipata pia mimi niko kwa hii video. Earphone change.
Quite unfortunate we are facing the sun, but bear with me. It will be just for a few seconds before we turn around. It is around 5 p.m. March 2025. The sun is setting here in the east side of Africa. We have a very beautiful sunset.
Okay, what is the point of you telling me all this information?
Well, I'm on the other side of the estate. The northern bypass is just a few meters behind me. I'm driving eastward, so definitely the setting sun is right behind me. I'm sure you are getting the best of shots. It is one of the secrets in these streets. If you want to get the best of the shots,
voiceover,
whether you are taking a video or a photo, just go against the sun. Well, Mirema Estate is just a small neighborhood, which is part of Roysambu, but has quite a huge population. I'm sure you can tell why. There's a lot of high-rise buildings in the area, but definitely not like Roysambu, its sister estate. The aggregate population, as far as the Kenyan Bureau of Statistics is concerned, is 54,752, with an average population density of 4,700.
Kuna 54,000 people wenye wanaishi mtaa. What? 54,000 wote wanatoka wapi? Walihesabuaje?
158 people living in a square kilometer.
How do they count? 54,000 people is insane. 54,000 people is insane. Hey! Nah, that's crazy. 54,000.
Not so good, but not so bad.
Bro, what is this? What is going on? Ah!
Especially when you compare it to the Nairobi density.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The city population density, it average at 6,748. So you can see Mirema is down with 2,000. In terms of the gender distribution, there is also nothing much. 25,694 are males, representing 46.9% of the aggregate, while females accounts for 29,056, which is 53.1%. So there's like a 6% difference in favor of women. I'm sure if you're a regular viewer of Village to Town TV, you have noted that most of these middle class estates we are covering have a women majority, and the difference is more than 6%.
Very interesting. Why?
Like, for instance,
Mbona hiyo statistic inakaa hivyo? What? I have 10 more minutes of this.
we
What?
did a video on Buruburu, and this was the case. We also did a video on Donholm. A similar pattern was observed, which was also the case for Risambu and now Mirema. Well, the only question that lingers is, where are the men? I'm sure someone somewhere is telling me, but Mr. Lone Traveler, we have more women in the city than men. I get it.
Mbona jamaa
I have
anazunguka
had
tu
that
base moja?
fallacy for the
Inaweza kuwa
longest.
suspicious bana.
Believe me, you friends, that's a hoax. It is a lie. In fact, according to the Kenyan Bureau of Statistics, Nairobi has one of the most balanced populations as far as gender distribution is concerned. For instance, as of 2023 projections, the number of males in Nairobi were 2,373,354, while their female counterparts were 2,376,702. So the difference was only 3,000 in favor of women, of course. But you put that number on a pie.
Anaongea kama mwalimu wangu wa physics. Mwalimu wangu wa physics anasema, "Is it 2 million?" Of course. Bana, perform kidogo. Anyway, it's an informative video. It's not
It's a
a training
distribution.
video. Acha tuone.
That's a 50-50. So where are these men? Well, Mirema is located in Roysambu Ward, Roysambu constituency, in the larger Kasarani area. And as I told you, it is home to the lower middle income and low income segment of Nairobi residents. But it has not always been the case. In fact, according to history, a report produced by the National Lands Commission, that was in 2019, it indicated that the parcel of land currently known as Roysambu was originally leased to an Australian who went by the name Henry Herbert Talton in 1904. I'm sure none of you guys was alive back then, even my fellow old-timers. Well, history goes that Mr. Talton turned the piece of land into a sort of open-air zoo. He also had a livestock farm, and game hunting used to take place there.
So jamaa alikuwa tu anatumia tu hii nika shamba yake ya kuzunguka ranch. And mimi tayari kara nenye hizo miti na whatever kuna vile inaweza ka suspicious, kuna vile inakaa it's possible. Lakini mbona ndi USIU ama USIU iko Mirema
from time to time. Now collectively, this hunting ground, which measured 4,443 acres, was named Roysambu Estate. Henry died in 1932 while fishing at a dam in Ruiru in the age of his massive farm, and this land was gradually subdivided over time and sold to different parties. And as you can see, they have done justice to the estate as far as development is concerned. One of the major challenges affecting the estate is the increase of entertainment joints in the area. In fact, I read an article before getting here, and it was by the Daily Nation.
Pari.
And the title was Mirema Estate, the new home of twilight life and noise. And of course, we all know, apart from the entertainment and the massive profits that comes with clubs and that kind of businesses, noise pollution is a major issue to people living around, which is the case for Mirema. To emphasize on the high number of clubs in the area, the author referred to the area as the beer belt. Well, come to think of it, how many clubs do you think are here in these neighboring estates? That is Risambu, Mirema, Githurai 44, Zimmerman, and Kasarani? Well, according to the data from the Nairobi County Liquor Board, in 2021, Starehe constituency had the highest number of registered liquor stores at 88. Well, that is
80.
understandable. Remember, Starehe covers most of the Nairobi Central Business District.
88.
So the city center, as you know it, Ngara area, Pangani, all are in Starehe constituency. The second position, as far as the number of registered liquor stores is concerned, went to Roysambu. Of course, Mirema is part of this, and the total number of these joints was 48. Both Langata and Dagoretti North came at a distant fourth position with 35 liquor shops each. Other type of businesses are also doing quite well in the area. As you can see, this is a high densely populated neighborhood, and as we say, the higher the number of people, the higher the business opportunities. For instance, I'm told the Airbnb business is doing quite well here. Clothes stores, mini supermarkets, salons, barber shops, just name them, they are thriving here. Well, now I have crossed to the neighboring Roysambu. I told you the two are just next to each other.
I can't do it. I can't. It's so fucking boring. I feel like I'm in history class. I can't watch. I can't. I tried. At least niko 10 minutes. In. At least. What? I can't do it.